Hello and welcome to autoportal.com, the car buying website that helps you buy better. Well, if you are in the market for a posh SUV which offers a very comfortable interior, is good to drive and comes with the latest in terms of safety and technology, then look no further than the Volvo XC60 standing beside me. But is the Volvo XC60 really good enough to take the fight to its German rivals? Well, we'll find out on the show today. With that huge grille up front, those nice and chunky swept-back headlamps, the muscular wheel arches, and that coupe-like shape at the back, this car really does spell class and sophistication. Well, an SUV's biggest USP has to be a very big and large boot area, and the XC60 does not disappoint in that department. Let's have a look at the boot of this car now. Well, as you can see, it's a really deep boot, one of the deepest in fact on any car in this segment, and there's absolutely no loading lip, which means heaving in that heavy luggage will be absolutely effortless. It's very square shaped and very flat surface. As you can see, it's a very flat loading area. There's no ridges or anything coming out, and that really should help load those big boxes. If you want to improve it even further, you can drop the rear seats, but you'll have to bear with me for a second. Well, as you can see, it's a really nice and flat loading area, and it's a really huge cargo area that this car has, and that really makes this car one of the best if you are planning to shift housing. Well, and since it is a Volvo, you shouldn't be doing things manually. To close this boot lid, all you need to do is press this power button over here, and the boot lid closes on its own. Well, here I am in the front seats of the XC60, and I have to really stretch my neck out and say that Volvo makes the best seats in the business. They really are very good on comfort. Under thigh support is absolutely brilliant, and bolstering is really very good. You really fit in very nicely and very snugly in these seats. Well, because you sit so high up, you get a very nice view of the road ahead, and visibility is really excellent, thanks largely due to this A-pillar, which isn't very thick. It's a very slim pillar, and that means that even when you are cutting it around corners, you get a good visibility of where the car is actually going. Well, in terms of the cabin quality and cabin materials, Volvo really has given it a very posh cabin. Everything really is very soft touch, and really does feel very premium and upmarket inside the XC60. Well, the controls inside the car are slightly tilted towards the driver's side, so it's easier for the driver to take care of everything when you are driving it, and you don't really have to take your eyes off the road too much. Well, the XC60 comes with one of the best cabins in terms of quality, but in terms of design, it really cannot take on the likes of the Audi Q5, which really feels very premium and very stylish. But that said, there's a certain amount of Scandinavian flair to the design, if you can call it that. And if anyone is looking at a car which offers something different from the usual, something which is exclusive, then the XC60 will work for them. Well, because this is a Volvo, we'll really have to talk about safety features. You of course get 6 airbags, you get ABS, you get brake assist, you also get traction control as well as ESP. Well, in terms of practicality, the XC60 really does do a good job, because you get these 2 cup holders over here where you can keep your Coke can. You can also keep this can inside this glove box. You also get this little tray over here where you can keep that parking card, and the door pockets can hold those big 1 liter bottles. Well, and the glove box is pretty useful and pretty deep as well, so you can keep those small notepads inside it. So overall, a good place for practicality inside the XC60's cabin. Well, here I am inside the back seat of the XC60 now, and we'll start off by the classic Autoportal legroom and headroom test. And as you can see, legroom is really very generous, and I've got enough place to actually stretch my feet at. Headroom is very good as well, considering my height, which is 5'10" for reference, and also the fact that I have adjusted the front seats for my height. And these seats offer very good support both for the back as well as for the under thigh, and the backrest angle is excellent as well. Well, and this is generally a very wide car at the back, and that means that you can generally sit 3 in comfort at the back. And what really adds to the comfort at the back are these AC vents, which are housed here in these pillars, and that really does help keep you cool on that long journey. Well, here I am driving the Volvo XC60, and this of course is the 2.4 litre diesel engine, which develops about 215 bhp of power. and about 440 Nm of torque. Well, all that power, of course, is transmitted through this 6-speed automatic gearbox, and the good part is that you can also use it in a manual mode. Well, unlike BMW and Audi, which offer 8 and 7-speed gearboxes, the Volvo offers only a 6-speed automatic, and you can, of course, change the gears using these flappy pedals at the back of the steering wheel. And it's a very refined engine, one of the better engines in terms of low noise levels, and even when you rev it hard, it doesn't feel very noisy. It has a very sporty growl, and that adds a lot of character to this car's personality. Well, this is one of the punchiest diesel engines in its segment, and mid-range is very, very wide, and what that means is that you're never found wanting for power, even on the highway. All you need to do is just drop down a gear if you want brisk acceleration, and this engine will deliver. That stability on the highway is absolutely spot on, and it really does pummel anything that comes in its way. It really does kill all the bad roads. But when you are in the city, some of those really, really sharp crevices and really, really bad patchwork roads can filter into the cabin, so it's a bit of a give and take. Well, this car, of course, being a Volvo, comes with Volvo's brilliant safety features, and one of them is city safety. Well, what this feature really does is that it calculates and it figures out if you are about to collide with another vehicle or something of that nature ahead of you, and it will automatically brake the car up to speeds of 31 kmph. And we don't really have the guts to test that out, but I'm sure, being a Volvo, it works absolutely well. Well, the steering offers a good amount of feedback, and it's typical of most European cars, but it's not in the same league as the BMW X3, which is the benchmark in this segment for sheer communication from the steering wheel. But that said, there's a good amount of fun to be had for the keen driver, because it's a decent steering wheel in terms of communication. Well, the Volvo XC60 really comes across as a very classy product, and one which offers the right blend of equipment, safety, comfort, practicality, as well as good looks, making it one of the best SUVs available in the market. Well, but before you decide to put your money on one, don't forget to watch our video review of its main rival, the BMW X3, by clicking on this link below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking on this link above. It's bye for now, and hope to see you soon.